when he is against the moon, the last part is his tail jets out. He jumps down and we see him in full glory.
He is main Thamma. He should look more dangerous. It was all keyframe animation. There was no mocap or nothing used on it. Nawaz and Ayushmann, they are fighting, bashing down everything. Those are all digitables. Yakshasan and Sarkata is one part and these heroes are different. So they are emerging all these Indian Avengers. Amar sir told me, you come here, go and take that 3D imprint and enact the bear.
So we did not know that it's Somesh. Hi, I'm Amog Ramesh Vaidya. I'm the head of creative operations at DNEG and Redefine Asia.
Hi, I am Somesh Ghosh. I am a VFX supervisor of Redefine Asia.
And today we are going to explore
VFX work in Thamma. While having a conversation with Aditya sir and all those things, so he always was looking for the VFX has to be seamless. It can't be a fantasy world or it can't be a comic-y, but it has to be emerged with the story. If you say the Bhediya or the bear, or all Nawazuddin characters and everything, it has to be more seamless. Storytelling should be with the VFX part of it. So that was his vision.
He was very sure about what is not going to work for Thamma world. So that he was very sure about. This is cool, this FX is cool, but this is not something which is going to work for my Thamma. But how Aditya sir guided us always about story. When we saw the entirety of the movie, we were completely thrilled that how it has ended as a canvas.
So somewhere, if you see the red eyes, so we actually did it in on set. We added a lens, and wherever it's required, then we have taken a plates of it and then we replaced it. If you see, means like everyone have seen the movie. So when she converts him to as a vampire, so it's generally what we shotted on real, means like in the hospital sequence. All those things was real only, the fangs and everything what getting. Later on when it's appearing part of it, that we composited, that we made it an appearing part or disappear parts. Those things are, VFX generated. Other than that, wherever you see a block where he is just showing the fangs, it's a real fangs and the real eyes. The Yakshasan vampire, the effect behind him look more aggressive. It came on last moment. That thought was very last moment because Amar sir and Aditya sir, they were not feeling that Yakshasan is looking aggressive, more like Dharauna if I say more. So because he is a Thamma, he is main Thamma who created this Thamma world, he should look more dangerous. And then for behind it, after that we did an additional thing with an FX, monster, that he has a power of it. Then there was a swish effect where wherever he bangs, they both. So only the vampires, the main vampires have those effects where banging swish effects. If you see that hit distortion kind of thing is moving around while they are banging and all. So those are, implemented through some references. Then we tried, then we showed them chain effect and the face what we spoke about. They wanted a certain power on that chain. It is a cursed chain and then they put it into a cave. So they have some power on it. So that's something we created in FX simulation and given a design kind of it and very subtle image. So it was a first reel of the movie when, you introduced with the bear and the chase sequence happened. So we shot it in Ooty, one place. It was in jungle, and we same methodology we did with a 3D print with a character, stunt character. They performed, and we just implemented the thing. We cleaned it up, and it was all keyframe animation. There was no mocap or nothing used on it. So Thamma Village was entirely shot in Film City. The art director, he have created a small portion of it. Then again the same process what we did a LiDAR scan and we start implementing. So whatever you see after that and the whole environment with the mountains and behind background mountains, it's totally CGI. And in that also, wherever they created the Thamma houses, small houses, in top of that we added more foliages and all to cover it up, that this Thamma colony, it is immersed in the jungle area. So no one can get into it. No one can see this area. We created two terraces, only two terraces, and beyond everything was 360, a blue screen. From there we started doing layouts, as in rooftop 1, 2, 3, 4, from where he starts jumping, start fighting and going back to back. So there was only two terrace that we implemented to around 5-6 terrace.
Yeah, it was 4 around.
Four initially, and then later on wherever he's running, that we break it down and to do some other features on the terrace.
Correct.
So it started there. But whatever you see background, wherever the interaction part is the set, and without that, whatever background you see, in many places, many shots also, we have replaced the terrace. Only the interaction portion we kept it, and because it should not look a similar, so we changed the set dressings of it in CGI.
So it has started from the concept. It has started from, what would be the world around it. Yes, it's old Delhi, but what is around it? So all that, exploration requires time. And that was the toughest part. Toughest part in the sense, it was engaging. It was quite fascinating to, create Bhediya in itself. But it's a werewolf. If you look at the entire fight sequence, okay, as I said earlier as well, the build-up, starts with him transforming facially, okay. Then it moves, and at a time, where he just completely transforms. That also needed a very peculiar timing, that how he is getting transformed. It starts with his hand, body, his face. The face starts protruding out. So even the audience's eye also goes through that process, okay. His fur jutting out. If you see, there is a very slight a touch which has been given is when he is against the moon. The last part is his tail juts out. That was one area where we knew that this is where the establishment would be. Like actually he is going to transform. He jumps down and we see him in full glory.
Many shots where you see Nawaz and Ayushmann, they are going on the air, and they're fighting down, bashing down everything. Those are all digidoubles. This was not really that we shot it with some doubles and then we implemented. It's all created with what we had and assets and all.
Yeah, even there is one sequence. It's where they are just practicing jumping from terrace to terrace. It's with Rashmika and Ayushmann. That is also all digidouble. When Varun Dhawan is thrown through pillars and he is crashing through a wall, all that is digidouble. It's not even we did not have any cue from a stuntman or anything like that. There is one particular special effects or a god ray, which comes in, it hits him. So that also we had to go through a concept and visualization. Okay, we gave them enough, certain options that maybe this is the way the ray would come in, or that power source would come in and hit him. What are those elements which will make it look so? Is it going to travel throughout his body? Because there are different beats to it. If you look at the movie, when it travels, it hits him first. Then there is a pause, and when it hits it, then he so-called reincarnation of he transforms into Thamma, and then you could see that the veins is something which we tracked, the prosthetics, we tracked them properly, and with the help of that, we like the power source is going through his veins, which we feel that it's quite convincing that, oh, now he has that power of a Thamma. So that
Now
way
he
it
have
went
become
that
actually Thamma.
yeah.
If you have seen Stree 2, so end part Sarkata goes into a lava, and so they did not, now they placed it in this as a cameo of Sarkata, that he is a lava man, and he is he's a villain, means like Maddock might be having that universe with the heroes and the villains also. So Thamma as in Yakshasan, group wise if you see, like Yakshasan and this guy is a Sarkata is one part and these heroes are different. So they are emerging all these, so once they will make an Avengers out of it, of Indian Avengers.
How Nawaz is reacting to it and what Sarkata would do, okay, to show his power, whether he will go ahead, whether he will not go ahead, all those creative ideas were explored. So it looks quite simple, but it's a major piece for the franchise to take it ahead.
Amar sir enacted the Sarkata action, and then he sent us the video also. The Sarkata should look like Yakshasan is reacting, it will look like that. So we implemented, it went a twice and thrice improvisation, but finally it came through. Most challenging was Bhediya and Bhediya's environment. That the most challenging, because we started with an old Delhi Paharganj. So what we did, me and my crew went to old Delhi. We scanned the whole that Paharganj area, proper scanning, LiDAR scanning we did. So we took whole night to do that, 2 days, and then we brought that, we kept it, then we layouted everything, we recreated the same places, and then there was a challenge that from old Delhi to we have to jump back to when he forms as a Bhediya, and we have to go back to a new Delhi area where it's all skyscraper and all. So that the second part, if you see the Bhediya, we divided into a 2-part. First, he before becoming Bhediya, and after he becomes a Bhediya, Varun Dhawan. So after that, the whole chunk, it's full CGI till the mall sequence. Yeah, I become a bear once.
So he's the cue.
Yeah. So when we started bear sequence and OT, so stunt guy was late on a set or something, and I was wearing a blue jacket, blue shirt. No, not shirt. You say that winter cloth and blue jeans, proper. And then Amar sir told me, you come here. You are wearing today blue, go and take that 3D imprint and enact the bear. For starting 2-3 shots, I did that.
It was quite funny. So when we were animating, so we did not know that it's Somesh. So I thought they are joking about it. So but then we got to know that Somesh is the one who gave us all those cues. So he is running around in those bushes, jungles, wherever he had. I hope you enjoyed the VFX breakdown of Thamma. Thank you IGN India for making us part of India's VFX revolution.
Thank you for watching India's VFX revolution on IGN India.